Monsters Are Coming. Rock and Road is a tower survival game on wheels where your city never stops moving, and neither do the nightmares chasing it. Slay monsters, scavenge resources, and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Raise towers, defend them, and unlock powerful upgrades while fighting to keep the swarms at bay. But stray too far, and the darkness will consume you and your precious resources. Between you and the Arch lies a relentless tide of ancient horrors, hard choices, and secrets. Fortify, forage, and fight. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road. Will your city roll on or die trying?
Welcome to another showcase of IndieX 2025. My name is Rui, and I'm here with Ludogram, the Adrian and Edward, for showcasing Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road. This is not the last one. We have 2 games to go. I'm going to be the host for the last 2 games. So if you're seeing good games this all day, you're going to see some spectacular games right now. And this is one of the great games I'll show you. So with me, I have Adrian and Edward. Welcome to IndieX. So I want first you to present yourself. So Adrian, what's your role in the studio? In Edward?
I'm the production director at Ludogram.
And I'm the CEO and creative director at Ludogram.
Okay, thank you. So Monsters Are Coming, the tower survival rogue-lite that we have to protect the ever-moving city from unrelenting hordes, gather resources, fortify defenses, and boost potentials through enhanced player progression. This is the little text that you have in this team. So this is a mix of a lot of the genres of games. So we have these like Survivor and tower defense, because we have this little pigeon, this little worker that must protect the tower that is going all the way around. So where you come up with this idea of a tower defense that is moving around, but at the same time we have the survival mechanics and roguelike, of course, in the mix?
Yeah, it's a good question. First, it was mostly about the universe. It was an old dream to create a game with cities moving, because at the studio we are a huge fan of the novel The Inverted World from Christopher Priest, which is about big cities moving around the globe. And we were waiting about finding the good ideas, the good gameplay. And of course, there was this trend with a lot of different survivals games. And we said, that's good, that's great. But what we could add to this kind of games? And this is where we took this universe and we say, okay, maybe we're going to try to have not the hero at the center of the experience, but this big city that you have to defend. And this is how we started to create the game. Of course, the road was not easy, but we find the good rhythm and the good mechanic, and this is why we are happy now with the game.
So the game was released in August, if I see it really. So what's the feedback from the players till now? How's the game is going?
Yeah. We released the demo during the Gamescom event, and the players were really happy with the game. We had tons of good reviews and good comments. Players were also excited, first by the trailer, mostly about exactly how you define the game. It's going to be a mix of tower defense and survival games, which in general is great for players. So reviews are positive and people seem excited because the demo is still available during the Steam Next Fest event. And daily we have more players testing with good reviews. So everything is great right now. And the game would be released in soon. I'm not sure I'm allowed to give the...
Not yet.
Yeah.
You will have to.
Not yet.
Okay, so you released the demo, not the full game.
Yeah,
Okay.
the demo.
Exactly.
Okay. So what is the roadmap for the game? What is the state of the game right now? What we get from the demo and what we can expect to see later in the game final version?
The demo is a kind of a vertical slice, but yeah, it has been built in July now, so the game has changed a lot since then. We are close to the end of the development right now, and we are working on stability, polish, balancing, doing all the fine tuning, and so we are planning to add more content and new features during.
Okay, so I'm going to ask to sorry, Edward.
No, sorry. I would like to add that we're going to in the demo you can only play 2 different cities because in the game you would have 10 different cities with different specificities that are going to be available, of course, when we're going to launch the game, and also you would have more different worlds to explore about ice, about other biomes that will be also available in the game.
All right, so we're going to change to the game so I can show you. We keep talking about your ideas. So I'm right here in the menu. Can we see the game already? I'm going to ask for... All right, we can see the game. So I play a little bit because if I play a lot of it, I'm not going to take it away because it's really fun to play. So we have the progression that it's a thing that we see in the survival genre. We have this arc. This is the map of the city. Okay, it's coming soon, these features. It's the big map.
Yeah, it's part of the story of the game because the humanity lives on the big cities, and you are looking for the arc when you're going to add the different cities that succeed in finishing the world. So more you play, more you have cities that are going to reach the arc, and the arc is going to be complete with the different cities.
So we need to finish the level so we can head to the arch, the cities. Okay, so we can see the collection. It's like the weapons we can unlock, the affixes that we can add to the terrain. We're going to see the mechanic is really good because every time we level up the castle, we had a little one of these or upgrade of these cannons and weapons and a farm also. So let's go to the game. It's a really nice concept. So we have right now one castle, I guess, town hall.
Yes.
Reach the arch coming
the
soon. Okay, this is the stuff you're implementing later. Okay, so let's go, and we're gonna start. So we have, yeah. I finished the first run. I didn't finish the level. I died later, but so we have this character, and we must play like a survival. Okay, keeping the monsters away from the castle, as you see. The detail that I really like it's that everything that we find in the map, we need to deliver it to the castle. You can see the experience. Okay, it's not, as you say before, it's not the character that is the main character. It's the castle. So we need to keep feeding the castle with the experience. Now we change. Of course, we choose what do we need to the build we want to go. So I'm going to explosive. So I have this blueprint that I can put wherever I want. Like this is a tower defense mechanic. We have to put the upgrades in the place. So in the meantime, we kill the monsters, but we need to farm the gold, and of course, keeping away the monsters from the castles. So there's a lot of things going on in the level. So can you tell us the real inspiration for these old mechanics When you think that we need to put this all together?
Yeah, it was a good topic of design, because in the same time we want players have to choose between fighting monsters or collecting resources. And during the development, we had hesitation, of course, about how many different resources we should put in the game, because the game must be, I would say, overwhelming, but not too much, because if not, players are going to be lost. So we decided to be focused on one resource for one ability. For example, experience are the way to level up. Gold is for buying new buildings. Wood is give the city more speed attacks, and at last we also added stones to repair the city, to heal the city, but it was not easy to choose, because there was a fifth resources that we killed because it was too much for the players, and in this case with the fifth resource it was a bit overwhelming.
So there's a lot of decisions that we can make. We need to kill the monsters. We need to farm the thing. We need, of course, to show or to upgrade the warrior or the castle. Okay, so there's a lot of strategic in the game.
Yeah.
So with the same objective that the keep going the castle to the end of the level.
Exactly. In the game, everything is a resource. For example, if we can consider monsters as resources, because you decide in general to kill them when you need experience or when they are going to kill your city. And what is really interesting during the playtest, or when we saw streamers playing the game, everyone makes different choices depending on his runs, on what he wants to do. Some of them are more focused on XP, some others are more focused on gold, because it also depends on the global build they are making. Because depending on the building you chose for your city, sometimes gold is more valuable than wood, or at the opposite. It totally depends, because we had many different buildings to give players agency to create tons of different builds.
Yes, of course, we can do a build for the castle, and it can defend itself from the monsters. You can see there's we are near the gate, but this is like, oh my god, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So the gate will close, of course. Spoiler alert, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I hope so. Yeah, so we decided to also add shelters, small shelters on the road. This is where you are right now. So this way players have the opportunity to spend their gold. It was a design decision to tell the players, okay, between the different shelters on the road, you're going to level up and to choose different building, but you would have a quiet time in the shelter to choose which building you want to build. And also, as you can see, you have the possibility to explore one of the roads, the horizontal roads that are near the shelter, and you have the choice about what you can find. On this example, it's about wood, and on the right, you can have a different possibility. And you have, in general, some monsters to defeat if you want to earn new resources, or new chests also for your hero.
So every time we go to this sub level, we can shop before the castle starts running again. So I'm gonna change. This is a typical mechanical survival. So I have the currency, the coins, and the rocks, and I can just right now I only have things to buy with gold. So I'm gonna buy production. Okay. It's like a farm. Freeze enemies, I guess it's nice too. I already read. Replace. So if we have already a tower like this in the blueprint, we can just update or replace if we don't have the space. So we're gonna keep heading. And 12, I can. Okay. I have this 2x2. Okay, let's go. So it starts again. So let's. So I love the power that the castle is going to. If we spend, of course, resources to upgrade the castle, as you can see,
You need to choose the right buildings.
Yeah. But I guess I'm in trouble because there's a lot of monsters here.
You're going to survive, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Also, just increase there is a fusion. And I love the music.
Thank you.
It's really nice.
It's the music from Caitlin Isaacson that is working in the company, and we are really happy with the results because we would like something, of course, original, something about building, about intensity. So one of the many references, if I'm right, was the soundtracks from an old game, Red Alert 2, about the Sovietics, because when you fight, you hear the soldiers yelling, and we say, okay, we want something like that, because for us, the game is about the intensity, about the choices you're going to make. And so this was the first music. This one, if I'm right, Adrian, this one is the first music that was created for the game.
Nice.
After we had the art direction.
What about keep moving and
so you need to keep we keep destroying the trees because the city just stumbled in them.
Yeah, and if the city stopped, it can be really difficult for you because the horde is just after you. So it was a good decision.
If our character dies, we just keep spawning another one. Yes.
Exactly, but one of our game designer, Felix, had a great idea about death, because when the parent is dead, you need to put a grave in the city, and the main issue is that you're going to lose a space in your city that you need to dedicate to the grave for the first parent.
Okay.
So, yeah, so
nice.
It was for us it's great mechanic because at first, when we didn't have that, it was not a big deal to die in the game because in the same time we don't want to frustrate players. We don't want players wait to be respawned because we try many different iterations. In the first one, you need to wait 10 seconds, but it was a bit boring.
As you see, the road is blocked. But at the same time, the trees can block the monsters from reaching the castle.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of strategy in this.
Exactly. Sometimes you need to create your way in the forest, but sometimes you see monsters just behind the trees and you say, okay, maybe I'm not going to cut these trees because I don't want these monsters rushing on my city.
So guys, you can just download the demo and put the game in the wish list because this is really fun for if you like, of course, survival games. But this is a mix of tower defense, and I guess it's going to be a lot of chaos right in the front near the end. As you can see, a lot of monsters when we reach the sub levels. Come on, just close. Okay. Freeze enemies, lurks. Okay, I'm having this build of freezing. Okay. So let's go farm.
I take the opportunity to answer to one question of the chat about.
Of course. I'm not looking. Okay.
No, don't worry. So about Referee, because one viewer asked us how we work with Referee. So it's important to say that Referee is the publisher of the games. How did this happen? It was during the Game Connection event in Paris. Actually, I was looking for different meetings with publishers. and I think it was maybe 3 days before the event. I just realized that Pro3 was coming to the event, and I had only just one free slot, available slot, and also the scout from Pro3. Johan has just one slot, and I say, okay, maybe I'm going to be lucky. I'm not sure he's going to have time for me, but he took the request for the meeting. He tried the game with me. Say, okay, interesting. And it was crazy because I think just after that we signed the game in just 1 month, just before Christmas, which was a great present for our studio because, of course, we are a huge fan of Fury games. And and they were really, really quick to sign a game, which is not so common, especially right now in the industry where deals can take a long time. So this is how we started the collaboration with them since 2 years right now, Adrian, if I'm right.
Yes.
Very
T24.
nice. So can you give us a background of the studio? I know this is there was telling in the chat this is your third game.
Yeah. So actually it's probably more because first we started 7 years ago. We started on mobile because at the beginning of the company we were only 4. And we decided to go on the mobile because we would like to create quickly a first game because we totally knew that except when you are very lucky, really lucky or really, really good, your first game is not going to make you rich. So we said, okay, we just need to learn about launch a game on ourselves because before that we were in different studios and in different companies. So during the 2 or maybe 3 plus 3 years of the company, we released mobile games, mostly visual novels about different narration, about different universes. And then we decided to come back to the PC and console games. We released the first game. The name is Firebird. It was a co-production with Fibre Tigre, a famous French game creator, and Quentin Vijou. It was our first game released on PC and also on Switch. It's a game about the story is about a young girl and a young woman who drives truck in Russia. So we released the game approximately 2 years ago. And then our second game is Worlds of Aya. It's a multiplayer narrative game where you can play 1 to 4 players. And the twist in this game is that you can play with your friends, and all your individual choices are taken account in the story. It's really inspired by role-play fantasy. The game was released and published by Ishtar Games in September last year, and so this one would be our third game.
All right, so look into this game of course we're seeing some survivor having some twists in the game. So do you feel that the survival genre can still evolve, adding new mechanics like the ones that you just had into this one?
It's a good question. When we started to work on this game, it was one of our fear is the survivor trend wouldn't last long on the market. But then when we started to talk with different video games creators or publishers, everyone has the same answer about survivals. For them it was mostly like deck builders, because now it's a different category of game, but not just a small trend. And so we say, okay, maybe we can twist, because when you start to create a game, in general that you're going to spend at least 1 or 2 years on the game, and we'd like to be sure that in 2 years everyone wouldn't be bored about survivors. And this is why we try a twist. And now the market, for example, you have another game that has just been released by Devolver Ball Pit, which is also a great mix of Survivor. So yeah, I'm still confident that video game creators are going to find new way to give this kind of experience. And for me, it's not just about surviving. I'm a bit old. I'm a father of a great son, but days are a bit long sometimes. And when I went home, I just want to sit and relax and play a game with a strong and short experience, with quick onboarding. In my opinion, this is why survivors games are successful right now on the market.
Okay, so the in the chat there's you are also nominated for most innovative hardware this year. What do you thought about it?
Sorry, can you repeat?
You are also nominated for the most innovative hardware. What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, it's great because this is why we try to, in general, this is why we try to do in all our games to innovate. It was the same for Worlds of Fire because it was a mix of multiplayer and narration. And for this one, it's great that people see the innovation because it's not so easy to create a mix of gameplay. In general, it needs a lot of iterations. Every game is difficult to develop, and in our experience, when we decided to mix, we said, okay, it's going to be great. The fantasy is great, the premise is great, but it's not. It's going to be difficult to just pick the specific gameplays from a city builder and the specific elements from a survival. So for us, it's great to be nominated, and we are also happy because I didn't mention all the work that the team put, but I would say that we are really also happy with the art direction. 16 that work with us has made a great job, and in general, it's really important, especially right now the market, because when people saw the game, it was during the Gamescom, we saw many players say, okay, it's really nice. And we also had great reviews about the art. So we are really lucky and happy to have 16 on board. And of course, all the other artists that have worked on the game.
So, what is your preferred game in this genre of this survivor genre? We have Ball versus Pit, that is another kind of game that shows some difference. We have the Arkanoid style brick, the whole stuff. My preference is like the Deep Rock Galactic. I love it.
Exactly.
So, what is references? What is your preference if you can have?
Sure. For me, of course, Deep Rock Galactic, because for me it was a first mix on the market. This is how also I say, okay, it's interesting to mix with another gameplay. I would also mention Brotato. For me, it's really great, especially all the builds that you can create in the game. And not a survivor game, but a game that I really enjoy and was also an inspiration for this one is Thronefall. For me, Thronefall is also a great game with a small scope, great experience in 30 to 40 minutes. So for me, it would be my main three references. I don't know if Adrian, you have other games in mind.
No, exactly the same one, to be honest.
I play Achilles Survivor recently, and really great production. I don't know if you play that one.
Yeah.
Graphically, it's very good also.
Yeah. Another one is also Soulstone Survivors. It's also a great reference.
This is the boss right now. I never did it.
Okay, good luck.
I rarely died once, so. Whoa! The city has a lot.
You can make it. Yeah. You can do it.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh, I see the.
Yeah. You
or
can't replace.
occupy. Yeah. If we keep dying, we spend a lot of the terrain in the
Exactly.
in the graveyards. Yeah.
I think you're going to win. Yeah.
There's the chaos going on.
Yeah, at the end of the run, it's like, you know, it reminds me another great game in survivors genre. It's Megabonk. Megabonk, of course, is also a great game.
Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna survive. I don't know.
Kill the eggs. Destroy the eggs on the left.
200 points.
Yeah.
I have energy here. Come on, here. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I think. Oh, maybe.
Shoot that! Don't die. Don't die, pigeon. Oof. I have. Yes.
Oh.
Oof.
Congrats.
So this is the last one. We finished the run. Oh, nice.
Yeah. In the final version of the game.
Okay, the run stats. Okay, we have the monsters we slayed. We have the time. Okay, 22 minutes. Normal forest survived. Here's the blueprint of the build that I made for the city. A lot of graveyards. I die like 4 or 5 times. So what's next? So we have level 3 hero, level 18 the city. Show the arch. I don't know. Next. So the progression, and it's the persistence.
Yeah, you gain the opportunity to spend currency in the progression menu to improve your hero or the characteristic of the city, and you also have unlocked a new town hall, the caravan, that has a different gameplay. That if you want,
we have some minutes to try it. So here we have the persistent status, I guess, isn't it? So we can invest the gold, the lumber, and the rock to gather these stats for the beginning of the game. So increase the damage reduction like 1%. So I'm gonna use that, but I don't have many more. Hero damage, yes. Tower attack speed, tower damage, okay.
And another question in the chat was about is the game would the game be verified on Steam Deck? I think, Adrian, you have the answer, maybe.
Okay.
Yes, the game is verified on Steam.
It's verified. Okay, so optimize it to play on Steam. I guess it's a great kind of game to play on the portable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. One of our producers from Refury, Linda, is always playing on her Steam Deck.
Caravan. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna play a little bit with these different. Now this is a tiny. It's not a city itself. It's a caravan. So it's the same progression, or we don't have many space like the castle.
Yeah, the layout is way smaller. You see that the caravan has its own gameplay rule.
Very small. So maybe we need to change the strategy for this one. We need to pick the really ones that we needed. So maybe we can just tune the warrior. We upgrade the warrior more than the city now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's very deep because one level up out of 2 will allow you to improve your character instead of the city. the gameplay twist of Town Hall. So you can have a
It's gonna be
stronger hero.
different experience in this run.
Yeah. But as you have seen, the construction grid is way smaller than the first Town Hall. So don't die, because you still have to build a tombstone in this city.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But since your character is will be stronger,
Yes,
you should have less opportunity to
to die.
die.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Road is blocked. You just need
Yes,
to wait for
sometimes
it.
it can be interesting to just wait a bit when your city
Yeah.
is blocked, because this way
Of
you can
course.
collect more resources. In this kind of game, it's always to give the opportunity to the player to be a bit greedy, or a bit too greedy and to die. But this is
I'm
why
really
we-
greedy in these kind of games. First I go to
I
the
can
treasure, then I'll kill the.
Yeah, one of the best player in the studio is exactly like you. Caesar is always playing like that, really greedy, and for him it's not easy to finish, because he's always thinking about gold.
Gold,
But,
gold, yeah.
yeah,
Wow, let's
exactly.
see.
And since we released this demo, we have content. We have more weapon upgrades for your character. Well,
Okay.
in the demo, you only have a few weapons available, but of course, in full game, you have many and buildings. When you reach the arc for the first time, in the final game, you will also unlock a new biome. We only have one forest in the available demo, but
Yeah.
each
How many
biome,
scenarios you have planned for the game?
How many? What? Sorry.
How many scenarios? How many biomes you have?
Yeah, we have 4 biomes so far. Each biome has its own environment and its own atmosphere.
Mhm.
Each biome is also more difficult than the previous.
Okay. So, what platforms you're going to launch the game? PC, I guess, but you have plans to release on Switch and other platforms, maybe mobile.
Only PC so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
But
Adrian decided to answer before me, because he's afraid that I say a thing that I'm not allowed to say. But we are going to consider different opportunities, because of course, when you create games in general, you want to reach the maximal audience possible. This is why we make games, to see more and more players playing our games. So hopefully the game would also have more different lights on different platforms, but we'll see in the future.
Okay.
also a kind of game that will that we will keep updating after the launch, and we want to listen to the community and
Should we see updates in the demo for new features or stuff like that, or you just finish the demo and we need to wait for the final version of the game?
yes, you will have to wait for the final version of the game. As I said, the demo been made in July now, so we worked on many features. The whole game experience, but we wanted to keep the team focused on the game itself and the final release.
Okay.
Instead of updating the demo, but we listened to feedback from the community. We learned things. It was also very funny to see all
It's
the
a very
different cities that have been created by the players, and some players try to, and they succeed actually to break the game, to create huge cities with very strong combos and synergies.
It's very polished, the demo. So, are you considering to launch the game like early version or something like that?
No, it won't be an early access.
Not early access, okay.
One important detail that we can also tell about the development is how we are going to be able to manage the large quantity of monsters, especially about performances. It was not easy, but our team of programmers, especially Elias or Vianney or Elliot or Amy, am I forgetting someone, Adrian? But they are making a good job on this game. Because tons of monsters. It was not easy at first about performances. We mentioned the Steam Deck version,
Wow.
and we are really happy also with the performances and all the developments that have been made on the game.
Okay.
One thing we forgot to mention is that the levels are also procedurally generated, so you won't have the same road every time you play the forest, for example. It's also important.
Okay.
It was one of the challenge production at the beginning of the development. We really wanted to have some trend.
Almost. Well, we don't have many more times. I don't know if we can show a little bit more of the game, but it's the games that we keep playing. One more time, well, one more run, one more run.
I hope so.
Yeah.
No, maybe just to say this is a thing that you mentioned, but we'd be happy if players want to try the demo on Steam. Of course, wishlist and reviews are always interesting. Feedbacks also. We are available on our Discord if players want to give some insight about how they feel during the test of the game, and we'll be happy to discuss with them.
You see, guys, you can play for yourself. Just grab the game in the Steam, the demo version, of course, and wishlist, so to help the developers to. Damage. Pass. So, do I have some upgrades to accelerate the movement of the castle or stuff like that, or the warrior, maybe?
You can increase the movement speed of your character, but not of
the castle.
Yeah, it's something we tried at the beginning of the development. We wanted maybe to have some upgrades that would increase the speed of the city, but it was very complicated to balance with all the monsters, and it could create many issues, gameplay issues. So we decided to only keep speed.
We're almost complete of this tiny little encampment. Let's go. Okay, so it's a really nice and really good-looking game. Yeah. So what was the main challenge you had to produce this game?
During the first iteration, it was mostly about how we're going to, in art, how we're going to have the good art direction that would give the feeling that it's a city on wheel, but also to have the visibility on all the different events happening on the game. And the other big topic was about the structure and the pacing of the game, because we try many different things. At first, you have the possibility to explore with your city, so you were running in the environment, but we struggle about the rhythm. There were too many different things to do, and players, when they were a bit too far from their city, they would be lost. So it was frustrating. And then we decided these structures with this big road, and this way you always have the cities near you. For me, it was this. Also, maybe Adrian, you want to add other things that were complicated? Everything?
I would say that one of the main challenge was to make the city the main character while we play this little dude, and
we feel like
it required a lot of iteration and find the right balance, because we all want to improve, to increase the power of the character we control, but the city has also to become more powerful. It has to be the center of orientation. So that was always a dilemma to decide if we should increase the power, the firepower of the city or of the character.
Okay. So we're running out of time, so we have one more the last showcase to see in a few minutes. So I'm gonna pause the game so to say goodbye to Adrian and Edward. So do we have some last comments for the game? What you need to tell the people to watch this game in the future for the release?
First, thank you for the opportunity. This showcase is always great to show our game. So we are happy to be in it. And I just would like to thank the player for all the great feedback we had for this game. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Well, guys, I have to thank you because, as I said before, I'm not a really art fan of this genre of game, but there are some releases that keep pushing me to this genre, and I invest a little bit of time playing these games. This was one of the games that I tried yesterday, and I said, "Oh, this is have potential to me," because I think that it all started with Vampire Survivor, but I look at that game, it's so boring for me to see. It's like plain game. Of course, it's one of the first of the genre, but me have no the control to shoot the guys. It makes me feel like I'm not playing the game, I'm just running around. So but now I understand the mechanics, implemented the strategy, and all of decisions you need to make in the run. So it keeps fresh every time you play the game. So I wish you the best of good luck for the release and for the development, and of course thank you for your kind to be here with me to showcasing the game. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye. Good luck for the festival at all. So guys, stay away, don't stay away from the computer, because we have one more game to go in this EDX 2025. See you in a few minutes.
Yep.
Monsters are coming. Rock'n Road is a tower survival game on wheels where your city never stops moving, and neither do the nightmares chasing it. Slay monsters, scavenge resources, and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Raise towers, defend them, and unlock powerful upgrades while fighting to keep the swarms at bay. But stray too far, and the darkness will consume you and your precious